Yep. Well, gentlemen, I've got to run. My
Yeah,
auditing
you
people
gotta
are
go
here.
change the top,
Yep.
don't you?
Yep, I got two of them sitting right here in front of me laughing at me because I'm doing it live right now.
Well, thank you for the information.
Hey, brothers, man, peace out, love to all y'all, man,
Much
for
love,
sure,
brother.
man. Y'all
Be
be
careful out
free. Yeah, y'all be free. Y'all be safe, man, and don't let nobody violate y'all's rights. Remember, we are human
there.
beings
Can't
in the
get you
United
down.
States. We are, we have our freedoms, man. Don't ever give them up because they're, muscles are like, freedoms are like muscles. Once you quit using them, you will lose them, and once we lose them, it's gonna be a horrible world to live in, man. So don't ever
Hey,
forget that.
man.
So
Keep fighting the good fight, brother.
all right, I will, man. If y'all ever need anything, look me up on my link. Truth be told, audits, man. Check out some of my videos, man,
Yeah,
for sure.
go
Y'all,
check it
y'all
out.
love them. Y'all like it. So
He's got some real cool stuff in there.
yeah,
Really
for
neat.
sure. Education. I'll try to educate, and there's a lot of people that don't know, and that's what I'm out there to do is educating people, man, for sure. So
Hey, man.
all right, if y'all ever need anything, hit me up, man, for sure.
Word. Appreciate it.
See y'all later.
Good night.
See, I'm actually gonna hop out as well.
Yeah,
Thanks for
you're
having
coming
me.
down to wartime, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all go check out CBP. He has a fairly, I guess, generic type gameplay, but sometimes he'll get on a rant. That shit is classic. I've been thinking about chopping up about a half a dozen of those rants, and none of the weird ones, nothing that would be uh, looked at inappropriately, I guess. But you've got a few good ones in there where you make some really super valid points. And you were hammered when you did it. That doesn't invalidate
Certainly am.
them. They're still valid. Ow! I'm catching myself on fire.
What kind of games are you playing there, comic book?
Right now it's New World, the new MMO that came out from Amazon.
Have you played the new Final Fantasy remake yet?
Nah.
That's
I
what
haven't
Pretty
played
good.
that.
doing.
Actually, I've never really played any Final Fantasy. I
Wow.
remember didn't they have one on Nintendo, like the old Nintendo?
Yeah, that was the one, dude. That was
They've
Yeah.
had one on every platform.
I think I put that in when I was younger, like like when it was out, and I was just like, yeah, this doesn't seem for me. But they
So
definitely
you're not
changed
into
over
role
time.
playing. You're one of those first person shooter types, aren't you?
Well, no, this is role playing. This is
This is chopping down trees and killing out
yeah.
That's more like strategy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like a
Well,
sim.
all of that.
you craft stuff, and then you go to war, and you're there's 3 different groups, faction groups, and they're at war with each other, and then there's like dungeon quests where you go like kill a boss or something.
Like Warcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much like Warcraft,
Yeah.
except a bit more individual.
Gotcha.
World of Warcraft, where you got one character and you go join an army and do the things with the stuff and the things.
I want to check out that Eve Online. That thing looks fascinating. Have you heard about that?
I've heard about it. I haven't looked.
I've heard about it. I don't.
It's an open world space game.
Yeah.
You can literally go anywhere in the galaxy. You can build up spaceships. You can hire crews. You can get into conflicts, or you can be on the sidelines, or you can be a smuggler, or just whatever you want to do. You can do it. But it's open world. It's a whole universe, and it's fantastic looking. I'd love to play it.
Yeah. I've been playing a game similar to that called No Man's Sky.
Mm.
When it
Oh,
first
it's
came out,
cool.
it wasn't like that finished, but they finished a lot more now. And you do that, you have spaceships explore the universe, galaxies,
The
set up
only issue I
bases.
have with No Man's Sky is it's kind of compartmentalized and it's not what they advertised at all.
Yeah, a lot of games are like that.
Free open world with cross-platform play, and if you can figure out where somebody's at, you could go join them and play them and all that, play with them, all that stuff. But that's not what ended up happening.
That's eventually where they got to, though. They're at that point now.
Okay, I might need to go and like update my game and check it out because can like hypothetically, if you're playing No Man's Sky, can I come and play with you from a PlayStation, or do I have to do it from PC?
Yeah, no, you can be on the PlayStation. There is
Cool.
crossplay. Yeah, like they got to that point now. There's crossplay. The whole goal, like if you were just like you could join my group or like play with friends, and it would show you where I am. You could also just try to find me in space.
Yeah, good luck.
there is an issue even if you know the spot where sometimes you're on different servers, so you could be like where that person is, but if you didn't join their game, you might just be on a different server, so you don't see them there.
Right. That might have been what was going on, because this was right after, not this most recent update add-on thing. This was more along the lines of like a few months before that. And I was playing with a couple of guys, and we got all our shit together, and we got all our eggs in the same basket, and we all ended up in the same place, and we could see each other, but we couldn't actually join up, and we couldn't. And I'll tell you another thing that was really weird. My aliens are different from your aliens. When you go look at the same alien in the same place at the same time, y'all can stand side by side and look at the same alien and trade screenshots, and you will see one type of alien in that place, and I will see a different type of alien, and Jake would see a third type of alien.
Yeah.
That sounds to me like they didn't finish.
No, well, it's random, I guess.
They kind of didn't finish in the beginning, and they've been working ever since to finish, because it was just something that was released way earlier than they should have.
Yeah, that's what happened to this new Diablo game that just came out. They released it unfinished. So, I mean, there's all kinds of glitches and problems and people having issues. And I don't think you should release it if it ain't done.
Yeah. But, like, with new games today, they kind of run into an issue. Because, like, in the past, you didn't really find out about a game till they were ready for launch.
Yeah.
Now they start talking about games, like, before they even, like, finalize the deals to do them.
Right.
And then you get the executives coming in here and say, we need money, so get this out the door.
Right. They're trying to generate buzz, but all it does is makes people impatient.
Yeah,
and then you end up in a situation like Red Dead, where they went full hog on some shit and ended up catching a cease and desist order from the Pinkerton agency because nobody stopped to check and see if the Pinkertons were still in business.
Yeah. Yes, and they are.
If you go look at the game, I have a theory about Red Dead Redemption 2. If you look at the missions set up, it looks like you are supposed to have had the choice between being a Pinkerton agent going to hunt down outlaws or being an outlaw and getting hunted down by Pinkerton agents. I think the bounty hunters are supposed to be Pinkerton agents. I think the missions are supposed to either be against other players as Pinkerton agents or bounty hunters for that matter. And when they got the cease and desist order and could no longer use the Pinkerton title, they had to change it to outlaws, and that changed a whole bunch of things downstream from it. So like the moonshine missions were supposed to be handled like versus Pinkertons, not versus revenuers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because revenuers, the Pinkertons and revenuers were largely cross-trained.
Yeah.
In the early days of all that.
Yeah.
Well, that's basically what the Pinkerton company did back in the 1800s when they first came out. They were bounty hunters.
They retrieved money.
Like private investigators, what we would call a private investigator today. That's what they did back then.